Hello and welcome to Time Troopers. Today we're going to be looking at mission 5.3, the Caesar and the Eagle. So as always, we recommend you read the mission infill so you're aware of the story and what's going on. Next we'll get ahead and set up. So by now you should know we need to take the purple dice and the deck here, which is S3 to S6, card C1 and E1 to E3. So let's grab those cards. We'll go to the Roman Empire deck. Separate the cards we need, and the ones we don't, we'll place back. We will take our trooper deck. Hopefully this is all automatic to you at this point. We know we're going to need our tokens and our timeline die, and we will need the timeline dice and the purple dice. So we'll set the rest of the box to one side. Let's go ahead and have a look at the setup in a bit more detail. You see there's a lot of cards in play. So there's a card here, P1, so we'll need to set that to one side, which quite handily is here. If you have a look at P1 a bit closely, you'll see icons down the left-hand side and Roman numerals down the right-hand side. So it's an orange stealth icon at the top of the card and a yellow icon at the bottom of the card. That's important to make sure it's laid out the right way. So have the numbers on the right-hand side and point your stealth icon towards you. You'll also see in the setup that there's an orange cube on the third one down, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll place that like so. And you will see in play we have an S6 Scorpion and then cards C1 and E1 that start exhausted. So let's do that. So there's E1, the Emperor Caesar Augustus. Then we have a Centurion. And then we have a Mech Runner Scorpion. So when cards start exhausted, obviously they essentially skip their first turn to give you a chance to get some troops out into play. The rest of the cards we will shuffle and put into play. I did want to quickly show you this deck though. There are a lot of Scorpions in here, so you will be encountering the Scorpions quite a lot in this mission, something to prepare for. We don't start with any troopers in play, so our trooper deck is fine there being shuffled. So we're ready to go, everything is laid out. What we'll do next then is just read the mission perimeters. So, get the Eagle Staff before the Scorpions and jump home. Success, have the Eagle Staff in your possession. Fail, 3 troopers are defeated, or the Scorpions have the Eagle Staff in their possession. So how does that work? Fortunately, there's a nice special rule to tell us how. The possession card P1, which is over here. Put into play and start with a token on the card shown. We've done that. You must complete a stealth action to move the token on the possession card one space closer to you. You must be in the combat zone to stealth. So we have to be in here. If the token on a space is marked with a 3, you must have a stealth result greater than 3. If you do, move the token towards you. If you do not, you fail the stealth action. The token is ever at the bottom of the card and the timeline phase is completed, you have possession of the Eagle Staff. Great. If the token is ever at the top of the card and the timeline phase is completed, the Scorpions take control of the Eagle Staff. Bad. Okay, so how does that work practically? If I just move this card a bit closer to the camera, you'll be able to see these numbers here, which I mentioned earlier, these Roman numerals. So because this will start here, the first time we need to move it, we'll have to do a stealth greater than 1. So it's where the cube is placed. So if we perform a stealth action of 2 or more, we will move that cube closer towards us. But now we would have to do a stealth of 4, so greater than 3. Then if we did that, we would move it towards us, and then again. And then finally, for those of you that don't know Roman numerals, this is the 5. So to take possession, we would have to do a stealth value above 5 to move that to us here. So we'll place that here, back in play. It's quite difficult to do a stealth of more than 5. You'll need a good dice roll and a good character out in play, or some combination of attachments that you've unlocked along the way. If you were ever asked to move this token down a space or towards the Scorpions, then you would obviously move it this way. If the token ever ends in that space and the timeline phase is complete, you would fail the mission because the Scorpions now have possession. So keep an eye on where this token is. If we have a look through some of the decks, it will actually say that. The Scorpion is in play. Move the marker on the P1 one space towards the Scorpions. So again, it might be worthwhile saving some time to do some re-rolls to stop these events from happening. Very simple game. The only thing we've not done is drawn. So we will draw 7, discard 3, and we start with a whopping 5 time tokens. So that's the most time tokens I think we've started with so far. So let's draw 7. And discarding 3. Let's discard. Oh, we have a lot of good cards here. 1. And we don't need Kelly at this stage. And let's discard a time token. And we'll start with these cards. And we're off to a great start with 5 time tokens and that hand of cards. That's everything. Pretty straightforward mission. Keep control of what's going on here. Crucially, keep an eye on the possession card. Good luck!